beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters.
And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day.
And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters, to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault
from the water above it.
And it was so God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters He called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky, to separate the day from the night. And let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years. And let them be lights in the vault of the sky, to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, a greater light to govern the day, and a lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. Heaven and earth were completed in their vast array. On the seventh day, God had finished the work He had been doing on the seventh day. He rested from all His work. God blessed the seventh day, made it holy, 'cause on it He rested from all the work of creating He had done.
This is the account of the heavens and the earth, and they were created when the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Now
no shrub had yet appeared on the earth, no plant had yet sprung up, for the Lord God had not sent rain on the earth. There was no one to work the ground, but streams came up from the earth and watered the whole surface of the ground. Then the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of
river watering the garden flowed from Eden. From there
it was separated into 4 headwaters. The name of the first is the Pison.
it winds through the entire land of Avila, where there is gold. The gold of that land is good, aromatic, resin, and onyx are also there. The name of the second river is the Gihon.
It winds through the entire land of Cush.
The name of the third river is the Tigris. It runs along the east side of Asher. The fourth river is the Euphrates. The Lord God took the man, put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. The Lord God commended the man, and you are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
For when you eat from it,
You will. Now the serpent was more crafty than any other beast of the field that the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, did God actually say, you shall not eat of any tree in the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees in the garden. But God said, you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. But the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate, and she also gave some to her husband, who was. Now Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain and said, I've gotten a man from the Lord.
Lord, 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 Lord.
And she bore again, this time his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. In the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord, but Abel also brought the firstborn of his flock and their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. The Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it.
Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and killed him.
Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is Abel, your brother?" And he said, "I don't know, am I my brother's keeper?" And he said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. So now you are cursed from the earth, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it shall no longer yield its strength to you. A fugitive and a vagabond you shall be on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is greater than I can bear. Surely you have driven me out this day from the face of the ground. I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond on the earth. And it will happen that anyone who finds me will kill me." Cain knew his wife, she conceived and bore Enoch. He built a city, called it Enoch. Irad's the father of Mehujael. Mehujael's the father of Methushael. Methushael's the father of Lamech. Lamech took two wives, Ada and Zillah. Ada bore Jubal, father of those who dwell in tents. His brother's name was Jubal, father of those who play the lyre and pipe. Father of those who play the lyre and pipe. Zillah bore Tubal-Cain, forger of instruments of bronze and iron. Sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives,
Ada and Zillah,
"Hear my voice,
hear my voice.
you wise Lamech.
Listen to what I say. I've killed a man for wounding me, a young man for striking me. If Cain's revenge is sevenfold, Lamech's is 77-fold.
Adam knew his wife again. She bore a son and called him Seth. She said, "God has appointed for me another child instead of Abel, for Cain killed him." To Seth also a son was born. He called him Enosh. At that time people began to invoke the Lord. At that time people began to invoke the Lord. The Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man became a living being. He was without sin. And he created a woman
from the rib he had taken out of the man.
And the man said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called a woman, for she was taken out of man. He was without sin." In the land of Nod, he came to be. It was not his home. He was not alone.
The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. And the Lord God commanded the man, "You are free to eat from any tree, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die." He was without sin.
The serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, "Did God really say, you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat from the trees in the garden, but God did say you must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die." "You will not certainly die,"
the serpent said to the woman,
"for God knows that when you eat from it,
your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil."
And she took some and ate it.
She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it, and they realized they were naked.
Now when mankind began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, beautiful daughters, and the sons of God saw that the daughters of man were beautiful, and they took for themselves wives, whoever they chose. And God said, "My spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal and his days will be numbered. My spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal and his days will be numbered." There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Those were And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. And of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, a male and his female. And of the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. And the fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. Unto all that the Lord commanded him. And it came to pass in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open, and the rain was upon the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. In the selfsame day entered Noah, and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, into the ark. They went, they and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in, and the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth. And the ark went upon the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth. And all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. And every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land, died, and every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground,
both man and cattle, and the creeping things and the fowl of the heaven. And they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
And God remembered Noah and all the beasts and all the cattle that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters were abated, the fountains of the deep, and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. The waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of 150 days, the waters were abated, and the ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven which went forth to and fro until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark. For the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet another 7 days. And again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him anymore. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, was the earth dried. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy sons' wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. And Noah went forth, and his sons and his wife, and his sons' wives with him, every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth after their kinds, went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground anymore for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite anymore everything living as I have done, while the earth remaineth. Seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. At the end of 40 days, and it came to pass that the waters decreased, Noah opened up the windows of the ark, and he sent forth a dove, but the dove found no rest, and he pulled her back in. She came back to him. He sent forth the dove again. She came back to him with an olive leaf, and he knew the waters were gone. He waited 7 days, and he sent forth the dove, but she did not return. She did not return. God spake unto Noah, bring your family out of the ark, that they may breed and multiply. And I will establish my covenant. I will set my bow in the clouds, that I may remember my covenant. And the waters shall no more become a flood. And God blessed Noah, and God blessed Noah, and God blessed Noah. These are the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan. Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz. Ripah and Togarmah. The sons of Javan, Elisha. Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. From these the coastland people spread. These are the sons of Japheth in their lands, each with his own language, by their clans in their nations. These are the sons of Japheth. The sons of Ham, Egypt, Put, and Canaan, Cush, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Ramah, and Sabtaka, Sheba, and Dedan. Cush fathered Nimrod, the first on earth to be a mighty man. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. The beginning of his kingdom was Babel, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. From that land he went into Assyria and built Nineveh, Rehoboth-ir, Calah, and reasoned between Nineveh and Calah, that is the great city. Egypt fathered Ludum, Anamim, Lehabim, Naphtuhim, Pathrusim, Casluhim, and Captorim. Canaan fathered Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth.
and the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Girgashites, the Hivites, the Archites, the Sinites, the Arvadites, the Zemarites, and the Hamathites. Afterward, the clans of the Canaanites dispersed, and the territory of the Canaanites extended from Sidon in the direction of Gerar as far as Gaza, and in the direction of Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, as far as Lasha. These are the sons of Ham by their clans, their languages, and their lands, and their nations. To Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the elder brother of Japheth, children were born. The sons of Shem, Elam, Ashur, Arpachshad, Lud, and Aram. The sons of Edel, Gether and Mash. Arpachshad fathered Shelah, and Shelah fathered Eber. To Eber were born 2 sons. The name of the one was Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan fathered Almodad, Shilef, Hazar, Maveth, Jerah, Hadoram, Uzal, Dikla, Obal, Abimal, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan. The territory in which they live extended from Mesha in the direction of Sephar to the hill country of the east. These are the sons of Shem by their clans, or their languages, their lands, and their nations. These are the clans of the sons of Noah, according to their genealogies in their nations. And from these the nations spread abroad on the